Okay, in this video, we're just going to work through, we have two example problems here. We're only going to work through the first one in this video. I'm going to do this both the synthetic division and the long division way, okay? So you can compare the two. If you just want to watch during the long division to see how I do it, that's fine. And then you can do the synthetic division in your notes, that's cool, okay? All I really want to do on this is synthetic division, but it's going to be easier to understand if you compare the two, okay? So I'm just going to flip over real quick. 2, 1, negative 8, 5, okay? 2x cubed plus x squared minus 8x plus 5, and we're dividing by x plus 3, okay? So just copy it down here. Should I have it right? Yes, I do, okay? We're going to do it the long division way, and then I'm going to do it the synthetic division way, and you can choose. You'll see why synthetic division is easier. Long division, I'm going to run through this quickly. I have another set of videos on long division if you're coming in and you're not in my Algebra 2 class, okay? Go watch those instead if you want to understand this process. This would be 2x squared that I would need. I'm going to distribute out. That gives me 2x cubed plus 6x squared. Flip the signs and add. Drop the 8x, negative 8x. Next value would be a negative 5. X. If I distribute out the negative 5 and multiply out, I get negative 5x squared minus 15x. Flip the signs and add. That gives me 0. This gives me 7x. Drop the 5. I'd end up with a 7 here. 7x plus 21 is what will go here. Flip the signs and I add. That would give me negative 16. X does not go into negative 16. This is a bigger power of x than what I have here, so this is my remainder. So my answer would be 2x squared minus 5x plus 7 plus a negative 16 over x plus 3. There's my answer. Okay? So remember this. 2, negative 5, 7, negative 16 for the remainder. 2, negative 5, 7, and negative 16 for the remainder. Okay? Just keep that in mind. Let's go do this the synthetic division way. We'll compare at the end. So the steps go like this. Ready? Draw this little half box. The coefficients of what I'm dividing go in the middle, or in the middle of the box, the top row. So I have 2x cubes, I have 1x squared, I have negative 8x's, and I have positive 5 constants. 2, 1, negative 8, 5. Remember, if I ever skip a power of x, like if there wasn't an x squared there, if that didn't exist, I would have to put a 0 in for the x squared. Keep that in mind. That's going to be important. The outside of the box, the number that goes here is the opposite of 3. So negative 3 goes in the box. We flip the sign. Here we go. Ready? Add. Drop the first number is 2. 2 times negative 3 is negative 6. So I move up here and I put a negative 6 in this spot. I add vertically. 1 minus 6 is negative 5. Negative 5 times negative 3 is positive 15. I add vertically. 15 minus 8 is positive 7. 7 times negative 3 is negative 21. 5 minus 21 is negative 16. And this last number is always the remainder. Now, this is how many x cubes I have, so this is how many x squareds I have. This is how many x squareds I have, so this is how many x's I have. In other words, you always drop by 1 power of x. So that tells me my answer then should be 2x squareds, because that's in the x squared spot, negative 5x's, 7 constants, no x at all, right? See how it's reducing? X squared, x, no x at all, and the remainder is negative 16, so I can either write it as plus a negative 16 over, remember what I divided by, x plus 3, or you can take that negative sign and move it out front, just like we did with the long division stuff, and I could say subtract, and then I flip the negative 16, I can move this negative sign out front, make it a 16 over x plus 3. Either one of these answers is acceptable. So check out this, ready? 2, negative 5, 7, negative 16. 2, negative 5, 7, negative 16. Same exact answer, a heck of a lot less work, right? So hopefully you see maybe the benefit of doing synthetic division and how it can get us the same value from this little pattern here. Okay? And the next video, I'll work out one last example. Should go pretty quick, right? And then we'll be ready to go with the homework.